Welcome to my channel. My name's Angela and this is Plymouth Frocktails. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is going to be my 1 week Me Made February. I hope that's something that you will enjoy. I'm going to go through my week day by day, sharing what I get up to, what I'm doing and what I'm wearing and how I feel about the garments that I'm wearing. And that sometimes is me made and non-me made, and I can talk about sort of how I feel there is something missing from my me made wardrobe. So I'm actually going to take you back to the very start of this week because I'm actually at the end of the week, and I'm going to share with you what I did on Monday. Now Monday is a day where I generally don't wear anything me made all day because I go to the gym first thing in the morning, so I'm in sports I'm in sports equipment. That's a bit weird. I'm in sportswear. And then I come home and I shower and I do lots of housework, and normally I've then got a boot camp in the evening. So I just sort of shower and put more gym kit on. So I thought I would do something a bit different and I would do a day in the life of my Monday. So I'm going to hand you over to Monday. So I've been up, I've got myself washed and dressed, and I'm just getting the bed made and tidied away, checking around downstairs to make sure that everything's clean and tidy. Lounge is all tidy. I think my husband did that before he left for work. And the kitchen is tidy, but it does need a bit of a wipe around, so I'm just doing that. Then I'm going to get myself a flask of tea and a snack organised because I'm off to the gym to do a PT session, and then after that I'm going to be doing a run on the treadmill, so I just want to have a little break and snack in between. Here I am, just coming up to the end of my run on the Monday. When I get home, I have a shower. I don't tend to wash my hair after I've been to the gym on a Monday because I know I'm going to boot camp in the evening. I know that sounds disgusting, but I don't want to overwash my hair. I'm also going to be trying out a new foundation that a friend of mine who is a Tropic ambassador has asked me to try. And I can report back and say it was very nice. Quite liked it. Then get myself changed for the boot camp in the evening, get ready to do lots and lots of housework. So I'm going to clean my bathroom, get some washing done and hung out. This garage is now not looking like this. It's been completely stripped bare because we are doing some works on it. Then just tidying a few bits and pieces away. And then I'm going to start organising, getting myself some lunch done. I've decided to make myself a chicken and vegetable soup, and I do this using my Ninja. I absolutely love my Ninja. It's fantastic. It chops all the raw vegetables and the chicken and cooks it all for you, and you end up with this really delicious soup. I love it. Anything that makes my life easier, I'm all for it. Then once it's all cooked, I section it off so that I've got a couple of spare dishes for the rest of the week. Clean up the kitchen after I've done that. Then this week we decided to have a Gusto delivery. We don't always have a Gusto, but we do when we know we've got a very busy week. We love the variety it brings us with our different meals, and it's just super, super easy. So I will put a code down below if you fancy using it. It gives you a massive discount. Catching up on a little bit of email and work that I needed to do, and then I decided to get some fresh air and go for a little walk. Then I've come home, having a drink and getting the evening meal prepared from our Gusto. This was a lovely goat's cheese and chilli pizza that we had. It was yum. So then while I'm waiting to cook that, I start getting some dusting done, dusting all the bedrooms and the lounge and the rest of the downstairs before I go off to boot camp. So I go off to boot camp, come home, shower and chill. Hiya, so it's Tuesday today and it's really late in the evening. It's coming up for about 9 o'clock at night and I forgot to film today. So today I have got on a Nina Lee Southbound sweater dress. Yes, I know, you've seen this from me so many times before, and I've got it in this lovely cable knit. Now, I can't actually remember where I got this cable knit from, but I've had other stuff like this which has been from Higgs and Higgs. I've also bought some from Make Fabric Boutique, all sorts of different places. So I'll stand up and show you what it looks like. There we go. Da, da, da. I feel like I want to do a bit of salsa. My daughter's been to a salsa lesson tonight. It's her first time, and she sent me a video of her and her friend dancing together, and I feel like I just want to kind of do this like through everywhere I walk now. Anyway, I'm not really mad, honestly. Anyway, I've got on this dress. It's really lovely. And I just wanted to mention, so lots of people have said, oh, I like this fabric, but I've been told it really, really pills. And lots of people have said that their fabric has pilled. Now, I don't know whether I've got mine and mine's different, or I wash it differently, or quite what, I don't know. But I just wanted to show you what this looks like. So it's a bit strange really, but I'm going to try and show you sort of under the armpit. Now there is a little bit, tiny little bit there, I suppose. But in general, because I'm showing my armpit, not because I'm really weird, but because I know that's obviously the place where it rubs the most. But I just wanted to sort of show you what that looks like. I don't think that's really pill. There's a couple of bits of stuff on me. I don't think that's pilling. That's a bit of fluff that stuck to me. I think it actually looks okay. I mean, obviously this is quite old and I've worn it lots and lots now. And so it's not, I can see, because I've made one in a white fabric really similar to this, I can see that this doesn't look as new as the other. But when I've just got it on, I don't think you can really tell, you can't see. It's only when you hold two fabrics side by side. Now, I just wanted to say I wash mine, I don't wash mine inside out, but I wash it on a 30-degree wash, and I do put fabric conditioner in as well as ordinary non-bio washing powder or liquid or a capsule or whatever it is that I have at the time. I don't ever tumble dry anything that I've made, so I just hang it out to dry. So if that kind of helps, I don't know, but I have no idea why mine hasn't particularly pilled. But all I can say is that I've never experienced that with this fabric, and I just wanted to report back and let you know. As far as anything that I've done today, I have not really shared anything today because it's been quite a boring day really. I've been at home. I did go for a walk earlier, but just around, you know, quick whip around the block, and I have done lots of admin bits and pieces. I've hoovered the house. I mean, not very exciting, so yeah, I haven't shared very much, but I'll be back tomorrow to share with you whatever I get up to then. Bye. Hiya, so it is quite early Wednesday morning and I'm up, had breakfast, got myself washed and dressed. I'm in my running gear. I'm about to go and meet my friend at a place called Coy Pool. We're going to go for a run along a Plymouth Bridge, which is an old railway. It's our longest run on a Wednesday, so it's also quite a lot slower. We're hoping to do 13 miles today, so the training's building up and building up as we're getting closer to the marathon. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to go off and do now.
Hiya, so Karen and I are out on our run. We've just hit 10 miles. We've got 3 miles to go. We're in a lovely place. The birds are chirping. It's a bit cold, isn't it?
A bit cold.
We're wrapped up well. Yes, we've got 3 miles to go. And just a reminder, we're doing this for the Brain and Spine Foundation. And if you would like to donate, I'll put the link in the description of the video below.
Be very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hiya, so I have got back from my run today and it was a good run. It was 13 miles altogether. I did something really annoying when we stopped and took, or we stopped at one point and had a photograph. We literally stopped for about 20 seconds and my friend was taking a photograph because she wanted to post it on her Instagram and her Facebook, etc., so that, you know, she can help promote, raise money for the charities, sort of say where we were with our training, etc. And that's all we stopped for. But I paused my watch and then we carried on running, and then after a little while I was like, oh, I didn't start my watch again. Oh, and I know it sounds really silly, and anybody that's a runner will totally get this, but it was really gutting because I didn't want to run any further than I needed to. We were doing 13 miles, but my watch didn't record it. Sounds silly, but anybody that runs knows. If you know, you know. So I've come home. I've had a really nice long soak in the bath with some Epsom salts. I'm very sore and very stiff after the run this morning. Probably need to do a few stretches later on tonight. And I have had a really long yap with my sister on the phone, which is really nice. I've put on something quite sloppy today. I've got on a pair of sports leggings, just totally plain black. They're quite thick. They're sort of wintry ones. And then I've got this on with my Megan Yara sweatshirt, which I made out of this fabric from Birmingham Rag Market, with my lovely little made for me rainbow label on it, which I think goes really nicely because it's like the rainbow and this is like the sky, quite like that. So that's what this looks like. Very, very simple today. I am going to make myself some lunch now, and then I'm probably not going to do any sewing or anything like that today. I think I've explained in some of my other videos that we're decorating my daughter's bedroom, but at the same time as doing that, we're also having some work done on our garage, and the garage needs emptying. So I think I need to spend a little bit of time this afternoon totally emptying the garage and getting that sorted out. So I'm going to love you and leave you there. You don't need to see that. You don't want to follow that. But I will be back tomorrow. Speak to you soon. Bye. Hi, so it's Thursday morning and it's about 5:45 in the morning. My husband and I are just on our way to the gym. We're going to a class called Metcom. It's quite an intense class, but it's really good fun. We're both a bit like that. Ugh, why we got up so early. But we know when we've done it, we'll feel really good. So I'll see you after we've finished. Bye. Hi, so it is Thursday evening now and it's about 7:30. I'm about to go out the door to go and meet up with my very loveliest, oldest, longest standing friend, Laura. She's my absolute best friend. I love her to pieces. She is somebody that weirdly we went to school with each other but never knew each other at school, because we were in different year groups, but we met when I first started going out with my husband, girlfriend and boyfriend, and we just became best friends, and yeah, we just have such a giggle together. She's so lovely. Our children are very similar in ages, and yeah, we get together and either have a cup of tea or hot chocolate or what have you, put the worlds to rights and just have a good old giggle, really. So it's good for the soul. So I am going to go out and meet her. I have had this on all day. I haven't sort of done very much videoing or anything today, and I haven't really done any sewing at all this week. We're really sort of busy with different family things going on at the moment, and also we are having our garage needs some work doing on it, and I need to clear it out. So I've spent a lot of today doing some decluttering and organising and things like that, which is just really boring and nobody wants to watch that. So I haven't videoed anything, but I'll share with you what I've got on. I have on an Atelier dupe Frida blouse, which is in this beautiful viscose fabric that I got from Guthrie Garney years and years ago, and I had it sort of stored for ages, not knowing what to do with it. And then one day I was just like, right, I need to use it. So I made up this blouse. I'm really pleased I did. I absolutely love it. I didn't follow the pattern completely as it was in the pattern instructions. Andrea, who is Beyond the Pink Door, has a YouTube tutorial on how to do it with facings on the yoke at the front and the back to make it really nice and neat, and I followed her tutorial as opposed to the instructions, or had them sort of hand in hand sort of with each other. But I really love it. I'll show you what it looks like. I've got it on with ready to wear skinny jeans. I'm going to put some brown boots on in a minute. I normally wear a brown belt, but unfortunately my belt's sort of ruined a little bit, and I think it looks a bit weird without a belt, but I think if I put it on with the belt it'll look even worse because it's all sort of falling apart. I need to get a new one. So I'm going to put that on with a probably my Jessie Coatigan and a scarf because it's quite chilly here, and yeah, go and do that. So I'm going to love you and leave you there, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Bye. Hiya, so it is Friday morning, and this morning so far I have been up and not early. I actually had a lie-in this morning. It was delightful, I have to say. My husband brought me up a cup of tea and then he went off to work, and I sat and I scrolled on my phone, which probably wasn't the most healthiest of things to do. A bit of doom scrolling, I call it, where you just go down rabbit holes. I'm trying to watch, I do like watching vlogs and sewing vlogs and things like that, but I quite like the little short videos that are on, and I love anything which is comedy and makes me laugh, and yeah, so I did a bit of that this morning. And then I've done a bit of housework, just cleared a few bits and pieces up and organised a few things in the house. Like I said, we are doing lots of decorating and things like that at the moment, so everything is all a little bit chaotic, if I'm absolutely honest. And then I went for a 5-mile run and it was okay. It wasn't the best. I wasn't feeling the love today, I have to say, and I should have just got up and done it straight away, because then I wouldn't have procrastinated all morning about the fact that I had to go and do this run. My daughter, and I don't know if I've said this on any of my vlogs before, but she has this saying about, just swallow the frog, mum. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know. And what she means by that is, imagine every day, no matter what, you have to swallow a frog. Obviously it's a bit of a grim thing, but you have to swallow a frog. But it doesn't matter what time of day you do it, but you have to do it in a 24-hour period every single day. And she said, if you don't do it at the start of the day, all day you're just going to be thinking about it and worrying about it, and it's just going to become this huge thing. Whereas if you just get up in the morning and swallow the frog, it's done. You don't have to worry about it at all for the rest of the day. Weird saying, I know, but she'll say it to me every so often. I'm like that. I'm meant to be your mum, but you know, you're trying to teach me. But she is right, I have to say. So I've been and done the run. I have got back. I've made myself a banana, peanut butter, almond milk, and chocolate protein powder milkshake, which is like a recovery drink. So that's really good. So I'm having that, and then I've made myself a giant cup of tea, which I will have as well. I'm going to go and have a shower in a moment and get changed. We are going out for a bite to eat tonight at my friend's house. So there is a group of 6 of us, 3 couples, and we're going to my friend's house, and she's doing a few nibbles and bits and pieces. And one of the friends that's coming, she is the lady who had a brain injury about 12 to 18 months ago. She had something called encephalitis and was in hospital for a very long period of time. It's very, very sad. And she now has a brain injury, brain sort of issues, if you like. It's very much changed her as a person. But that's who I'm raising money for, with the Brain and Spine Foundation. That that's why I'm doing the London Marathon and raising money and all the rest of it. So it'll be really nice to see her actually, and see both of my friends, or all of my friends that I'm going to be seeing tonight. So that'd be nice, and it means I don't have to cook, which is absolutely fabulous. So it's given me a little bit more time during the day today, because I don't have to worry about a meal. I just wanted to touch base a little bit on how I've been feeling this week, because I know that I like my videos to be really jolly and merry and all the rest of it, and I'm not going to be all sad and doom and gloom, I absolutely promise. But I also think it's really, really important to be honest and truthful and real when I'm doing my videos. What you see is what you get, and when I see you in person, hopefully you'll know that I am who I am on my videos. So every day I've kind of come on and done a little bit, and it's been very, very tiny little snippets for sort of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as I haven't been feeling all that great. Now, please don't send me lots of, oh, I hope you feel better. I know that you will, because you are all just so lovely and really nice. But this isn't a ploy to get lots of hope you're okay messages. It's just, I want to be honest with you. And I have just been feeling a little bit overwhelmed and a little bit overrun with bits and pieces. So yes, I've got the London Marathon. I'm organising the Frocktails, which I am super, super excited about, but it's lots to organise. And I worry, because, I'm like, oh, I hope it all goes okay and everybody's happy when they come and all that kind of thing. My dad's going in for an operation next week, which I am quite concerned about and worried about. He's having a hip replacement. I think it's a really standard procedure, but both my parents are quite elderly, and I'm trying to look after them and make sure they're okay. And in particular, my youngest daughter is having a really, really tough time. I won't go into it, but she's having a very, very tough time at university at the moment, and she's not in a very good place. And in fact, my husband and I are going to go up and visit her tomorrow and move her out of the property that she's currently in, because we're just so, so worried about her. And I think just a combination of all of those different things, and none of those things, well, the operation for my dad and worrying about my daughter, yes, of course, they feel like big things for me in my life. But all of those things individually are things that you can sort of cope with. There are other things as well, like small things, like I'm a bit of a procrastinator, and I don't get everything done that I want to get done all the time, and I'm a bit all over the place all of the time, and that annoys me. And and then there's the decorating that we're doing and all that kind of thing. So there are lots and lots of little bits and pieces as well, but those other things that I've talked about are the main things, and not one of them is anything which is absolutely dreadful and awful and all the rest of it, but just all of those things sort of grouped together has made me feel a little bit flat and a little bit and I have not done any sewing, and yeah, I haven't even done a Friday sews, which is what I would have uploaded today, which is, as in on Friday. You'll be seeing this, you know, a little bit later, obviously. So I haven't even done one of those videos because I just haven't felt like it, and I just didn't feel good, and I didn't feel like I had anything to share or update you with or anything like that. So yeah, I just thought I would share that and sort of share my thoughts, because I don't want to come on and just be like, hello, it's Tuesday today and I'm all jolly and happy and I go running and I go to the gym and my house is tidy and blah, and all the rest of it, because that's just not always the truth of it. I try and be jolly and happy and all the rest of it, but actually sometimes you just do feel a bit flat, and I think it's really important to share that, because that is just totally normal and totally okay. So I hope that that's okay that I've talked about this and added this into this video. I'm sorry if it's made anybody go, I don't really care, because that's absolutely fine too. And if that is how you feel, then just scoot forward this bit, that's fine. But what I have decided to do to try and make myself feel better for the rest of the day is I am going to try, after I've had my shower and had a bit of lunch, I'm going to try and do a bit of sewing. I've been meaning to do my husband's shirt for him. It's his birthday on Monday and I haven't got it finished. I really want it to be done because I think it'd be lovely for him. But I've just had so much on my mind, I haven't been able to think straight and be able to do it. So I think that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. So when I've got changed, I'll show you what I'm wearing. I will share a little bit of the sewing if I get a chance to actually do some. And then if I go out tonight and I change into something me made, I'll share that with you as well. Anyway, I'm going to say see you later and I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Hiya, so I have had my lunch, I have had a shower, and I have had a couple of quite long phone calls with some friends as well, which has been actually really lovely, and that's helped lift my spirits a little bit, so that's really good. But I thought I'd show you what I am wearing at the moment. So I've decided not to go with anything sloppy. I was possibly going to put on a pair of sort of sports leggings, maybe a sloppy jumper or something like that, or I was going to put on a pair of jeans, but I wasn't feeling the whole jeans thing because I'm feeling a little bit bloated around my tummy at the moment, so I didn't want to put anything tight on particularly. But I have put on a dress and I feel quite nice. It's not a particularly smart fancy dress, it's just a t-shirt dress. It's one I made recently. It's the McCall's M7999 and I've made it in this beautiful rib knit jersey that is a cotton rib knit from Andrea Beyond the Pink Door. I really like it. It's a beautiful fabric. It's really lovely. It feels so nice to wear. It was lovely to work with. I've actually got enough of this fabric left to be able to make a top out of this as well, and I think that I will because it just feels so nice. And I thought, oh, what could I make? I could do something really fancy, but actually I think I might make this again, but as a top, and have it just as a basic and sort of underlayer, which I think it's quite important to have those, isn't it? Sometimes we like making fancy things, but sometimes it's nice to have some basics. There was somebody on YouTube the other day that was saying that. I can't think who it was now, but I was like, yes, I completely agree. We should be having, you know, just as much time sewing basics as we should be sewing the fancy things. So I'll stand up and show you what this looks like. It has a split up the back. And somebody did comment on one of my videos saying, well, it's quite a high split. And yes, I think you're probably right. Probably is a bit higher than I would normally have, but I will adjust that on another version, or I won't put a split in at all, or I will do side splits or something like that. And I'm going to talk to you about another version in a moment. But I like this because although it's sort of figure hugging, it's loose-ish kind of material, it feels really comfortable. I quite like what it looks like. I'm not going out anywhere at the moment, but if I was going somewhere, I could pop this on with a nice scarf and, you know, nice coat, and it would look really nice. I am debating whether or not to wear this tonight. I can't decide whether to wear it tonight or not out to my friends. So if I do change, I will show you. But if I don't, then yeah, I might just stay in this. I'm not sure yet. I might message my friend and go, what are you wearing? You know, just be really girly. But I just wanted to share with you some fabric that I've got. And I bought this from, oh, actually this was from Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door as well. When she opened up her new shop, which is in Poundsbury, which I think is in Dorset kind of area, I went up with the very lovely and gorgeous Helen, who is Stitch Rip Repeat here on YouTube and Instagram. We went up and had a bit of a day together. We drove up, went to the shop opening, met so many gorgeous and lovely people, saw Andrea's beautiful shop, and obviously saw Andrea as well, which is nice. In fact, Cara was there, who is So Mad as well, and then we went and had a little bit of lunch and then went home again. It was lovely. And while I was there, I treated myself to a couple of bits of fabric, which I'm trying to think what fabric I bought other than this, and I'm trying to think if I've actually used it. I have to have a little think. Anyway, I bought this with the intention of making a jumper. Now, it was a knit fabric. I'm going to try and hold it up close without it getting blurry on the screen. But it looks like knitting. Can you see the lines? As if it's been knitted. That's the back, or that might, I don't know which is the back and which is the front. But anyway, maybe they're the same. But it's like a really beautifully soft knitted fabric. I really like it. Oh, I've just washed it. It smells lovely. So I had bought, I think, 1.5 meters of this, which would have been enough for me to make some kind of a jumper of some sort. But it's really, really wide fabric, and my other bodycon dress, which looks a bit like this, but it's got a turtleneck, and it's just a dress that I bought from the shops, is in a knitted type of fabric like this. Now, I know the weather is going to be getting warmer, but it's still quite chilly at the moment, and this is such a quick sew. And I'm wondering about making this as a bodycon dress, but I might do it with the little turtleneck collar rather than the round neck. So I'm going to stand up and show you what this looks like against me. And I would like an opinion, if that's okay, as to whether or not you think this would make a nice bodycon dress, or do you think it's too pale? I really like it, and I do like the fabric. I like the colour. I think the colour suits me. I think it does. What do you think? So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think that this is a thumbs up, yes, to a bodycon dress, or should I maybe just stick with a jumper? I don't know. I'm not sure. Or any other ideas, that would be good. So I'm going to get on with sewing a bit of my husband's shirt. I'll show you what I've got up to so far. So I've got, it's inside out, but I've got the sleeves on. I've got the front plackets attached, but they need to be folded over and sewn down. And then I need to do the flat felled seams on the underarms of this bit that all goes down there. I need to hem it, obviously. I need to put the cuffs on the sleeves and all that kind of thing. I don't know where it is. Here it is. All that kind of thing is all prepped and all ready to go. And then I need to put the collar on. So I have got quite a bit to do, and it's his birthday on Monday. So I don't know if I'm going to get it finished. So I have done the collar. I've added the extra bits that you put these things in. I'll show you. You can see what it looks like. I make mine and I add in this extra bit, which actually is on my sew along for this shirt, a little bit of a tutorial showing you how to do that. So I've got all of these bits and pieces all done and ready to go, but because we're going away to my daughter tomorrow now, I don't actually know if I'm going to get it done, but I'm going to try and sew as much as I can today, and then if I can, try and snatch a bit of time on Sunday and finish it. Anyway, this is now getting a very long video, so I will love you and leave you, and I will see you, if not later today with what I'm wearing, I'll see you tomorrow. Hiya, so we're about to go out, and I've decided to keep on my cheap t-shirt dress that I've had on all day today. I've just popped on a pair of new tights, and I have put on some earrings. These are my absolutely gorgeous earrings that I got from What Beck Sews, who runs a store called Jazz and Wow. I absolutely love these little earrings. In fact, I love them so much I bought a pair for Karen and sent them to her in her advent calendar. I put a little bit of makeup on, haven't really done anything with my hair, and then I'm going to just pop that on before I leave with my scarf like that. and then I'm just going to pop a pair of boots on because it is just a friends get together and a bit of a casual evening, so I think that'll be fine. Anyway, I'm going to love you, leave you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Morning, so it's Saturday and it is just coming up for about 9:30. John and I have been on the road since about 6 o'clock this morning, haven't we, John? So we are we actually in Swansea yet? We're in Swansea, we're about 15 minutes away from getting to my daughter. Haven't got anything me made on. I've gone for comfortable clothing, sportswear, basically so that we can help her move and I don't ruin any of my nice clothes. That sounds really awful. Yeah, so we're just on our way. Probably won't end up recording anything else today because I doubt I'll have anything me made on at all until I potentially collapse into my pajamas later on tonight when we get home. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye. So I am back again at the end of the week and I thought I would share with you what I'm wearing. So today I have got on a blanket flight suit. This is a closet core pattern. It's one that I have made previously in a denim and I made this one fairly recently. I'm trying to think if it was before or after Christmas. I think it was before Christmas, and I've made this in a corduroy fabric which I bought from Truro Fabrics and I absolutely love it. It's in this lovely deep plummy colour. I should have taken my scarf off first. I don't know why I've got that on really. I'm going out in a minute and I popped it on because I knew I was going to be going out anyway. So I have this on today. I'll turn the camera around a little bit so that you can see. It is really comfortable. The other one that I made was in a very slightly stretchy denim, which did make it a little bit more comfortable, and I did have to let the side seams out on this one, and that's worked really well. But I literally let it out by 0.5 centimetre each side, just around the hips, and that's made a massive difference. It's full length. You can have a tapered version where there is sort of a tab on the bottom of the leg. That's not really my style, so I've just have straight legs on mine. I have put this on with I've made a belt and I've used these D-rings that came off one of my dog's dog collars, or my dog's dog collars, that they weren't using anymore. And yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I really like what it looks like. I haven't worn it for a while actually. I don't really know why. I think I've just been like really busy and it needed an iron. I just didn't have time to iron it. So I'm going to go out in a moment, and when I do, I will be putting that back on with my scarf, and I've just got a little black jacket that I'm going to put on. I don't think this looks right with a long line jacket, and the only me made coats that I've got sort of come down about there, and I think it looks really strange. So I've got a ready to wear jacket that I bought a long time ago, which is just black and it sort of comes to here, and I think that sort of suits the style of what I've got on a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to be wearing. And I'm popping over to go and see my parents in a moment, so I just wanted something that looked nice and was fairly comfortable really. So I'm going to leave it there because I think this video for this week has turned out to be quite a long video, but I really do hope that you have enjoyed it. Like I said at the start, don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed to my channel. Please do say hi and hello in the comments and let me know what you're up to at the moment, what your favourite me-made garments are as well. That would be really great. Anyway, for the time being, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you next time. Bye.